Hey everyone, welcome to the lesson. Today we're breaking down the intro to Neurotica by Polyphia. It's a short section, but there's a lot of technique in it, especially hybrid picking, which is kind of key to nailing the feel and the speed of this riff. So hybrid picking is when you've got your pick and you're also plucking with your other fingers, kind of like a fingerstyle thing. So it gives you a lot of advantages, like gives you more speed, because you can hit non-adjacent strings a lot faster. So for example, if I'm doing 5th fret on the E and the G string, there's a lot of wrist movement in that. If I'm hybrid picking it, it's a lot faster. It looks like this. Now I'm playing it at the same speed, but the efficiency is a lot higher. I don't have to move my hand as much. So just to get straight into it, I'm going to play it at full speed, and then I'll play it at half speed. And then now half speed. So the first section is going to start off with your 3rd fret on the E string, on the low E string, and 5th fret harmonic on the D string. And you're picking the E string and you're plucking with your ring finger on the D string. And you slide up to 9th fret on the high E string and 10th fret on the low E string. And you're, again, hybrid picking, because you pluck those at the same time. Then you slide down to the 5th fret on the high E string, and you'll pluck that and pick the 3rd fret on the low E string. And then you'll hit the 7th fret harmonic on the B and G strings. So it's going to sound together like this. So the next section is a little transition. It'll be an octave, so it's 11th fret on the D string and 14th fret on the B string. So I'm hybrid picking those because you're playing them at the same time. And I'm sliding up 1 fret and sliding back down. And so I'm plucking it before the slide. Then you're going to slide down with your ring finger to the 9th fret on the A string. And then pick the 7th fret harmonic on the D string. So that sounds like this. So altogether, those sections come together in this way. Now since we're already here, we'll use our first finger to put the 7th fret on the low E string, and then the 10th fret on the high E string. And you're hybrid picking those. Then it's going to be 10th fret on the low E string and 9th fret on the high E string. Then you're sliding down to the 10th fret on the B string with your pinky, and you're plucking that. And you're picking the 9th fret on the D string. And then you're plucking the 7th fret harmonic on the B and G strings. Now, similar thing with the transition before, it's going to be this time on the 14th fret of the D string and the 17th fret on the 14th and the 17th fret on the B string. And you're sliding down a minor third to that 11 and 12 that we were at before. You slide up from 14th to 15th, pick the 16th fret of the D string, and then pluck with your finger the 15th fret of the B string. So it'll sound like this. Now, very similar to what we did before, it's going to be the 3rd fret on the low E string and the 5th fret harmonic on the D string. But then you're also going to pick the 5th fret harmonic on the A string. Then you're going to slide up to that position we were at before with the 9th fret on the high E string and then the 10th fret on the low E string. Then the same thing, sliding down to the 5th fret on the E string and then the 3rd fret on the low E string. And then the 7th fret harmonic on the B and G strings. And this is where it gets different. This is probably the trickiest part of this riff. So you'll go back and forth, plucking the D and G string on the 7th fret harmonic. So from here, up to this point, this is what it sounds like. And so this next one, it sounds like this. Okay, from here, you're going to go to the 9th fret on the high E string, 10th fret on the B string, and 11th fret on the G string. And you'll just hammer those on from nowhere. And once you're on the G string, you'll pluck that 3 times with you'll pick it 3 times. Slide down, go to the 6th fret on the G string. So this is just an octave. It's 6, 7, and 9 on the G, D, and A strings. Then you'll pick the open D string, kind of mute the A string with the finger that you just press a note with, and then continue picking through and do the 9th fret on the E string. So slow, it's going to sound like this. And then you're going to go into the 7th fret on the low E string and 10th fret on the high E string. And that's something we've already done before. And then you go to the 12th fret and the 15th fret on the D and B strings. Slide up to a minor third to the 15th fret and the, I think it's the 18th fret. And then slide up to the 14th on the E string, and then 16th on the D string. Alright, so I'll play it again, and we can play it together. I hope this tutorial was helpful and it gave you a good introduction to hybrid picking, as well as taught you how to play the intro to Neurotica.